The Howick Pakuranga Heritage Village, nestled in the lush green nature, is a living history museum that vividly recreates the lives of New Zealand's early settlers in the 1800s. From now on, we will go back in time and delve deep into their lives. The beautiful natural environment surrounding Heritage Village was deeply ingrained in the lives of the early settlers. They made daily necessities using materials from nature and farmed according to the laws of nature. You can feel their wisdom of living in harmony with nature. This open hearth kitchen was the heart of the home. Meals were prepared from scratch, often with ingredients grown just outside the door. Cooking was laborious, boiling water over flame, kneading dough by hand, and preserving food without refrigeration. This place is a settler's kitchen from the 19th century. Simple ingredients like flour, eggs, and butter were used to make bread. Dough was hand-kneaded and baked over an open fire. Can you imagine living like this, Todd? You can still experience this at Howick Historical Village, a hidden gem in Auckland. Highly recommended. This village recreates settler life from 1840 to 1880. A variety of reenactments take place throughout the village, showing how people ate, dressed, and lived at the time. People dressed in traditional costumes cook, farm, and perform various handicrafts. These vivid reenactments give us a more realistic understanding of the lives of New Zealanders in the 19th century. This cottage was donated to the Howick Historical Village by Alan Peterson of Whitcomb Developments Limited. It was relocated and restored with the generous support of Mr. Clarence Howie and family. The cottage was officially opened by Mr. Clarence Howie and Mrs. Maureen Hanson, the great-granddaughter of Sergeant Ford, on June 16, 1996. At Howick Pakuranga Heritage Village, various events and festivals are recreated to commemorate special occasions. Through the village's lively celebratory atmosphere, you can gain a deeper understanding of their culture and sense of community. The festival site, with its combination of music, dance, and delicious food, adds to the enjoyment of time travel. Education and religion were important axes of early settlement society. Small school buildings were filled with the passion of children to learn, and simple churches were the spiritual pillars of the villages. Through these spaces, we can catch a glimpse of the values and sense of community of the society at that time. When you enter the village, the first thing you see are the tents and huts that were the homes of the early settlers. You can get a glimpse of their hardships and wisdom as they had to make a living in a harsh environment. How did they live each day in these simple but practical structures? Children of all ages gathered here in one room, seated on wooden benches. They learned basic literacy, arithmetic, and moral discipline, under the watchful eye of a single teacher. Courthouse was where disputes were settled, often with the Bible as the ultimate authority. Faith was central to settler life. This humble church hosted not just Sunday services, but weddings, baptisms, and community gatherings. The museum now preserves their stories for generations to come. The blacksmith was one of the village's most vital tradesmen. Here, iron is shaped with fire and hammer into tools, horseshoes, and hinges, everything needed to survive in a growing settlement. How was your time travel at Howick Pakuranga Heritage Village? This place is more than just a recreation of the past. It offers us a precious experience that allows us to look back on the present and think about the future through the lives of people in history. Following the path we walked today, we return to the present while remembering the courage and wisdom of their lives.